Hello Titans. Okay, this is going to be a very short tutorial. You should get used to watching these because this is going to be how you learn a lot of the stuff you learn in my class. The first thing you're going to do is go to your Finder, and from there you're going to go to Applications, and you're going to scroll down until you find SketchUp 2013, which, as you can see, is right here. From there, you're going to double-click the middle one, which just simply says SketchUp. And this is the program that I'm going to allow you to use today so that you can get a head start on what we're learning last year. Alright, you're not going to have this toolbar, so I'm just going to remove it, most likely anyway. And I'm really going to focus on these three tools here, this tool, and this tool. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the Orbit tool, and it allows us to move in three-dimensional space in SketchUp because that's the kind of program that SketchUp is, a three-dimensional program. I'm going to next show you one of our shape tools so I can give us something to look at in 3D. This is a rectangle tool. I can create a 2D, which means it has length and width, shape using any of my shape tools. And this is the push-pull tool, which will allow me to push it into 3D. So it's basically like Legos or blocks on the computer. The next thing I want to be able to do is to pan left and right. So if I'm searching for something around my page, I could pan left, right, up, down, and diagonal without moving in 3D using this hand here. And I could zoom by either using the scroll wheel on my mouse and going like putting the cursor on a specific subject, or I can use these tools right here. Now let's say that I zoomed so much that I lost my entire project. It's important to know that this is what I call the loss tool, and it allows you to go back to your complete project so it fills the screen. So that's a good thing to know. Alright, so moving on with our shape tools, I'm going to make another shape on my first shape here, but instead of making it extrude, which means come out, I'm going to make it go through my object. Now I could make it extrude on the other side, or I could stop on the edge here, and we'll see what happens when I do that, when I let go. Okay, so I've made a hole in my object. The only other thing I'm going to show you is this hexagon tool, which is actually a polygon tool. I'll explain more at a later date. But you can see that I can pull that into 3D too and extrude it. So you can make pretty fun shapes with this. So the only other thing I wanted to show is that you can make abstract geometric forms or sculptures, if you will, by just taking your shape tools right here and experimenting with them and putting them over new shapes. Now you can see I purposely intersected that so I could do this. I'm going to show you two more tools. You could create your own shapes by using the pencil tool and working on the face of an existing shape. And you could do some similar stuff with the arch tool. Now if I were really trying to do a good job, being that this is a 3D program, I would want to make sure that I have some other shapes on every side so that you know, every side is designed. You can see this side is blank. But I just wanted to show you how to get started. That'll hopefully be fun for you today. I hope you enjoy this project, and if you would like to, please leave appropriate comments. Thanks again.